Boys, girls, and everyone else, welcome back to another Destiny Rising video. It's almost been basically a full week since I made a video. It's been insanely busy at work, which is not YouTube, in case you guys are curious. I do work in the retail world, and we just had our annual physical inventory. So, very, very early days, waking up at like 3:50 in the morning with very long hours. But we are through that. So now we're back to get on the grind. And there's been a lot going on. I've actually been pretty good about keeping up with my Destiny Rising account, but there's a lot going on that I want to talk about both currently and what's going on in the future. So quick little catch up, if you will. Let's jump straight into it. So events going on. We have Reunion Day. Straight off the bat, guys, Reunion Day, fantastic event. In fact, it got better with the fishing event. Now, I'm not a big fisher. In fact, I didn't fish at all prior to this event. Let me go top left. All right, so I basically didn't fish at all. I have fully done this event. Like, I've done a lot of fishing. I think I was fishing level, let's go to activities, casual fishing. I want to say when this first started, guys, I was probably like level 4, 5, and I'm already on 27. Brothers, we are cooking. 26. But yeah, so it's actually a pretty straightforward event. You want to go, if you haven't done it already or you don't understand how to do it, I'll do it really quickly for you. You want to click on the fish and it's going to show you both the favorite bait for the fish and where you can get it. You can also straight up teleport to it, and you want to go ahead and do that. So you want to do that for all the fish in order to get it. And then there's going to be special parts where like the water is glowing. It just gives you a better chance of getting better fish or shiny fish or larger fish, whatever you're looking for. The hardest ones are probably these just because they're quite random. They don't show you where they go. Still in the way. Bottom left. So the drift bottle and all this kind of stuff, it doesn't tell you anything about them or where to get them. It's sort of just random. Good news for you is that you don't have to use the like specialty food or bait for it. I just kept fishing and found a couple of these just from fishing. I will say I found them quicker when I was using all of my Condor message bait. So I had like 5 left and I was just for the day. And I found 2 of these 5 items just from using the legendary bait. So I do think it's a higher chance of getting them. But again, a pretty straightforward event. You do get a ton. Like I'm like the last one was like 600. So we got 600 origami's there. We got 10 of these exotic infusion cores, and hundreds upon hundreds for reaching these milestones, which help immensely both with the exchange shop for the Reunion Day, but also for the festival contribution. So obviously you can max it out if you have a pretty active pack. My pack cleared way before I did, and fully maxed out, and then bam shalam, move on with our life. Now this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the incandescent clusters, which are fantastic. In fact, they are such a resource that we are starved for to get to our characters too late game or fully max them out. So this is actually a really, really good resource. I'm glad we had it in the game. Moving on, though, so again, that was that event. We do have Morgan's Hunt going on right now. A little bit different. They've made some adjustments to this. So you get 5 rewards essentially per day, and they can stack up to 20. It does refresh. Same sort of idea with the ranks. So you can see I've done, I think, I best 2 challenges I need to do. I've done 3 challenges. I have 2 others left. So claim 20 high value rewards in the current Morgan's Hunt cycle, and then earn a total of 600k points in the current Morgan Hunt cycle. So these are just doing things. You're going to level it up, and then you can of course see your rank. So if you go to the leaderboard, you can see I'm a server. I am 725, which I believe puts me in the top 10. If I go to the rank rewards, yeah, my rank. Oops, I'm in the way again. Bottom left. Where is my buttons? I need to put these in an order that makes sense, like top left, top right, that kind of sort of thing. It's actually really smart. I should do that. Anyway, so you can see that I'm in the top 10. So your rank 725, top 10%. That's fantastic. So we're gonna get those kind of goodies. Not amazing goodies. In fact, I thought from like the sneak peek that we were gonna be getting incandescent clusters, and I haven't gotten that like at all. So maybe it's changing, maybe it's not. Little misleading there. I don't know. Let me know if you've got any incandescent clusters from this event. I definitely have not. And again, this is just kind of a fun to grind one. Now, last time it was actually pretty valuable for you to continue to grind Morgan's Hunt after of getting all of your regular golden keys. I'm going to continue to test that and see if that's still the case. Again, they're constantly adjusting based off our feedback, not just my feedback, but our feedback as a community. So we're going to go ahead and see what that looks like once we get to that point, at least myself, and I'll make a video showing you guys that. Moving on once again. New stuff. So we have Maru, who has 11 days and 9 hours, or about 11 days left. And then we're going to get a new character, which also tells us we're going to be getting the next season, if you will. So the season is going to shift from Void Arc into Solar and Void. All right, so this is going to mean that obviously the new hero is going to be Void, which is not a surprise to us. That's just sort of the cadence that we're going to be on. Is Solar Arc Void, Solar Arc Void, Solar Arc Void, and I believe this character was more or less fully leaked out, at least to the best of my knowledge. I've heard that NetEase is not the biggest fan of it. Good thing I'm not a sponsored content creator. So I believe this is going to be a hunter style one where it has like the pistol. It's going to be a precision. Let's go back to the game real quick. So very similar to that of Atal and using a hand cannon. I believe that is what the leaks said back forever ago when I first saw it. We do have a lot of exotics. We have what? 2 exotics for that. A lot of mythics, 1 for each weapon type. Or, material type or whatever. So yeah, I think this could be a fun, I don't want to call it exercise. There's a 3? Oh, there's 2. Yeah, 2. Anyway, so lots of fun things going on in the upcoming games. One thing I do want to point out, though, if you guys aren't aware, I would highly, highly suggest that you save your, let me see, where do I need to go to do this? I always get it wrong. It's not the season. It's not the Battle Pass. Battle Pass will also end in 11 days and 9 hours. But it's going to be, how do I do this? Is it the season? Yeah, over here. So you want to go ahead and start saving your, if you, depending on where you're at, you want to go ahead and finish this so you can, get the Wasteland or Zealot, whatever it is. Do these to finish it up and push forward in terms of your seals. Then you're going to want to go ahead and hold on to your engrams. That's what I was looking for. Jesus. I don't have any saved up. But once you have gotten to the point where you have unlocked all of the things you want to unlock, such as these 3 different cosmetics or shaders, I believe is what they call them, ornaments, go ahead and save them because we're going to be getting another Battle Pass weapon that's going to be giving us another 3 different skins. And I believe from what I've heard that this next character is going to be very, very, very popular to community. So a lot of people are saving up for it. You can actually see that I have 60, I'm fully out of my guarantee. So whenever this new character comes, I will have to very likely pull all 60, but I have grinded and got up to 52. So pretty proud of that. I was pretty passionate about not pulling from Maru. I don't regret that. In fact, I've gone as far as maxing Maru, in the sense of like her weapons, and her relic abilities are all maxed out. Her artifacts are in a really good spot. Her unyielding is maxed out. Her gilding level is also maxed out. So I put a lot of resources into her. I'm still only at the 1 of the T1s. Again, I feel very comfortable with that choice. Again, I just got 2 of her, and that felt pretty good. That's very much a free-to-play option for many of you, is to do that and just obtain a second one and then start saving for the next one. Most of you will also probably have to alternate the pulls that you go for. But anyway, I've talked about Maru fully a lot. I'm going to make another video about her in the coming days about how I feel about Maru fully maxed out and just where I feel like she sits sort of in the meta. Another video I'm going to be making in the coming days is that of Yolder. She was actually got a pretty decent buff to her exotic Partridge Sky. Specifically the 2nd and 3rd catalyst. You can see I have the 2nd catalyst, not the 3rd one, but she's pretty goated already, minus the lack of movement speed. But again, that's a lot of changes went into her. So we're going to make a completely separate video talking about that. Like I said, if you guys are interested in very consistent, again, Destiny Rising content, make sure you like and subscribe. And that's everything that has sort of happened since I've been gone. Anyway, lots more videos coming your way. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hope to see you guys in a video soon. If you haven't seen my, I almost said Yolder. If you haven't seen my Granny video or Maru's fully builded out, make sure you click on this video right now because I still stand by this build that I showed you very early on when she first came out. So click on this one right now if you haven't already to max out your Maru and get the best build possible. See you later. Bye.